Good morning, dear students. Let's begin our English lesson. The theme of our lesson, Children in Sport. Lesson objectives. To introduce the students with different kinds of sports in Great Britain and Kazakhstan. To develop students' habits in speaking, retelling and translating. To bring up students to keep fit and to take care of their health. To explain the meaning of the proverb, health is above wealth. Answer the questions. In which sports do children compete with adults? Should there be a minimum age for teenagers becoming professional? What are the advantages and disadvantages of starting a sport at a young age? Let's watch video about the best children in sport. Vocabulary of our lesson. Team. A group of people who play a sport or game together against another group of players. Adult. A person that has finished growing and is not now a child. Success. The achievement what you want to achieve. Champion. A person or team that wins a competition. The next task, reading. Read the text and give a title. The team manager of the English Lawn Tennis Association was interviewed about children who are trying to be champions in the world of sport and the prizes they can be earned to win. This is what he said. The problem is that you want to find these children at quite a young age, to train them and motivate them as early as possible. At that age, they don't have social problems, so they can lose their sport the whole of their life. But they are so young that they can lose their childhood, and they are adults before they are 16. But of course, they are not adults at all. Physically, they can be quite developed, but emotionally, they are still children. Everybody is looking for the new young star of the future, because there's a lot of money to be earned. Tennis is one of the sports where youngsters can play against their elders with more than a chance of success. There are tennis schools which accept children from as young as 9. So from the age of 9, a boy or girl is playing tennis for 4 or 5 hours every day and doing ordinary schoolwork around that. So they are already showing the presence on their bodies and their minds, and people are beginning to question whether this is a good thing for children. A 14-year-old just can't cope with the presence of Wimbledon. The tournament, the Wimbledon crowds and the press reporters. I think young players shouldn't be allowed to become professionals until the age of 17 or 18 at least. What was responsible for the pressures on the young players? It was the money that can be earned, the parents of the children themselves. It's the parents without a shadow of doubt. They want to push children. My advice to youngsters: stay at home. Stay at school, do the thing that teenagers like doing. If you like swimming, well swim. If you like going to disco, just go. If you start getting upset every time you lose, I think it's time to stop. The next task: read the text again and complete the table. What are the advantages and disadvantages of starting a sport at a young age? Advantages: you can become famous from the young age. Now, in this table, write advantages and disadvantages. You can lose your childhood. Now, continue. Advantages, write down disadvantages. The next, match the words with the definitions. We have 5 words: success, adult, champion, player, team, and their definitions. 1. Someone who plays a sport or game. 2. A group of people who play a sport or game together against another group of players. 3. A person that has finished growing and is not now a child. 4. The achievement of what you want to achieve. 5. A person or team that wins a competition. The next task: write and answer the question. Do you agree with the team manager's advice to young players? If no, give reason. Your home task. Exercise 1, page 226. Match the beginning with the ending of the mixed conditional sentences. Example. If you had told me about this problem earlier, everything will be all right now. And the next, my dear children, task about our proverb. Health is above wealth. Please, to find equivalents of this proverb in Russian and in Kazakh.
My dear students, our lesson is over. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.